Hello, how are you? I'm a little tired. Sit down, please. I'd like to speak English today too. To improve my speaking skill, let's get it started. Today it is September 15th, 2022. It's on Thursday. It's sunny outside. Do you expect someone to arrive at the house today? Do you expect the typhoon to be created within a week? Do you think a new typhoon? Do you expect a new typhoon to be created within a week? Do you expect typhoon to strike this area? The typhoon is expected to strike this area. I really expect you to be successful in the business. I really expect you to pass the entrance examination of the university. I really expect you pass examination. I really expect to be successful in the business. I really expect you to succeed in the business. I really expect you to be successful in the business. I really expect you to be successful in the business. I really expect you to be successful in the business. I really expect you to succeed in the business. Do you expect new customers to arrive today? Do you expect more customers to arrive today? Do you expect more customers to visit 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 today? I'm expecting the cars to be automated so that I don't have to drive anymore. I'm expecting the cars to be automated. I'm expecting cars to be automated. I am expecting the cars to be automated. I am expecting cars to be automated. I am expecting cars to be automated. I am expecting the cars to be automated. I am expecting the cars to be automated. I am expecting the cars to be automated. We are expected to be fair to everybody. We are expected to be kind to elderly people. We are expected to be kind to elderly people. We are expected to be kind to elderly people. According to the weather forecast, typhoon is expected to arrive here next week. According to the weather forecast, the typhoon is expected to arrive here next week. According to the weather forecast, the typhoon is expected to arrive here next week. According to the weather forecast, the typhoon is expected to arrive here next week. We are expected to be kind to elderly people. The typhoon is expected to arrive here next week. The typhoon is expected to turn to low air pressure. The superhero is expected to be able to do anything. The idol is expected to be the best. The student is expected to be able to enter the university. I expect. I expect. I expect. What do you expect from me? What do you expect from me? Do you always try to meet your friends' expectations? It's not possible to meet everyone's expectations. It's not possible to meet everyone's expectations. I don't try to meet everyone's expectations. Besides that, it's not possible to meet everyone's expectation. It's not possible to meet everyone's expectations. It's not possible to meet everyone's expectations. I tried to meet my coach's expectations by winning the match, but I lost. But the coach praised me for the good fight. I tried to meet my coaches and supporters' expectations by winning the game, but I couldn't. But I was praised later for the struggle. The taste of the ramen was beyond expectations. It was so tasty, beyond description. The beautiful view from the top of the Mount Fuji was beyond expectations. The result was beyond expectations. The exam result was beyond expectations, beyond expectations. The exam results were beyond expectations. The exam results were beyond expectations. Many things are beyond expectations. Many things can be 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 beyond expectations. 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 Contrary to my expectations, my exam results were much lower. Contrary to my expectations, my exam results were much lower. Contrary to my expectations, my exam results were much higher. Contrary to my expectations, my exam results were much higher, much better. Contrary to my expectations, my exam result was much better. Contrary to our expectations, the typhoon took the different course, which was predicted. Contrary to our expectations, the typhoon took the boomerang course, which was the first time it took. Contrary to our expectations, the typhoon changed its course drastically, thoroughly, tremendously, extraordinarily. Contrary to our expectations, the typhoon took a different course, changed the course drastically, thoroughly. Beyond descriptions, beyond expectation, beyond repair, beyond expectations, beyond expectations, beyond expectations, beyond expectations. Beyond expectations, the student showed much faster progress in mathematics The student showed much faster progress in mathematics. Beyond expectations, the student passed the entrance examination within 1 month. Beyond expectations, the student could pass the entrance examination within 1 month. Beyond expectations, the student showed very fast progress in mathematics. Beyond expectations. Beyond expectations. The stock prices plunged, dropped. Beyond expectations, the stock prices dropped, plunged. Beyond expectations, beyond expectations, beyond expectations. The company went bankrupt, went bankruptcy, went bankrupt. Beyond expectations, my exam results were much better. Beyond expectations, beyond expectations, beyond expectations, beyond expectations, beyond expectations. Contrary to expectations, my exam results were much better. Contrary to my expectations. Contrary to my expectations, my exam results were much better. Contrary to my expectations. Contrary to everyone's expectations, the typhoon changed its course drastically. Contrary to everyone's expectations, the typhoon changed its course in a day. Contrary to everyone's expectations, the typhoon changed its course drastically in a day, overnight. Contrary to expectations, my exam results were much better. Contrary to expectations, the typhoon took the different course. Contrary to everyone's expectations, the candidate lost the election, lost in the election. Contrary to our expectations, we were caught in traffic jam. It was not in our calculation. Contrary to our expectations, we were stuck in torrential rain. Contrary to our expectations, we were caught in traffic jam on the way. Contrary to our expectations, we were caught in heavy rain, torrential rain. Contrary to expectations. Contrary to expectations. Contrary to expectations. Contrary to expectations. The CEO took back his mentions, took back his policy, took back the policy. Contrary to expectations, the CEO called off the production. Expectancy. Life expectancy has been increasing in some countries. Life expectancy has increased compared to the past. Life expectancy has increased thanks to the advancement of medical technologies and so on, compared to the past. Expectancy. 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 The expectancy of sales figures of this month is promising because of the dropping yen. Expectancy of the sales figures of the exporting companies are promising because of the dropping yen. The expectancy of the sales figures of exporting companies is very promising. The expectancy of the sales figures of the exporting companies is promising because of the dropping yen. It's in favor of other countries to buy Japanese goods. They can buy for more reasonable prices thanks to the dropping yen. But it will be such a huge damage to importing companies instead. Expectancy. More sales figures is expectancy, one of the expectancies for the company. Expectancy, 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 expectancy. Life expectancy has increased so much compared to the past. Compared to the past, life expectancy has increased so much compared to the compared to the past, thanks to the medical advancement and better environment, life expectancy has increased so much compared to the past thanks to the medical advancement and better environment. Expectancy, 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 expectancy. Expectancy, expectancy, expectancy. Life expectancy, life expectancy. Can you make a commitment to that? It is very important to find something you can make commitment to forever. It is very important and vital to find something you can make a commitment to forever. There are two important elements to achieve something great. One is sustaining power, and the other is more important one is curiosity. But with this combination, maybe you can achieve something great. If one of them lacks, maybe it's difficult to achieve something great. So this combination is must. You have to achieve something great. Sustaining power, persistence, sustaining power, and curiosity. It's very important to find something you can make a commitment to. You can make a commitment to. Do you remember making a commitment to that? Do you remember making a commitment that you pay me back 500,000 yen by Friday? Do you remember making a commitment to pay me back 500,000 yen? Commitment, 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 commitment. I cannot remember. I made the 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 commitment. Let's make a commitment to our work. Let's get down to our work. Let's make a commitment to the work after lunch, as soon as possible. I try to make a commitment to my study after lunch as soon as possible, because having a lot of lunch makes me lose my motivation or concentration. So I try to get back to my work soon after lunch. I try to make a commitment to my studying after lunch, because having a lot of long hours of a long time of lunch makes me lose my motivation, concentration. So I try to come back so fast, as early as possible, as early as I can, as early as I possible, as early as possible, as early as I can. Commitment, 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 commitment. Commitment. I'd like to make a commitment to pursuing my dreams forever. Can you make a commitment to pursuing your dreams forever? Can you make a commitment to working for the company forever? Can you make a commitment to never giving up? Can you make a commitment to never giving up? Can you make a commitment to never giving up? It's very important to make a commitment to something. One of my strategies to make a commitment to something is to remove temptations, such as turning off the phone or turning off the TV, turning off the computer, and so on. One of the strategies to make a commitment to something is to remove distractions. For example, turning off your phone, turning off your computer, and so on. When did I make a commitment to that? When did I make a commitment to that? When did you make a commitment that to? When did you make a commitment to that? 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 Make a commitment to. Make a commitment. Make a commitment. I try to make a commitment to my work soon after lunch because having a lot of having a lunch taking a lot of time makes me lose my motivation. Because having lunch taking a lot of time makes me lose my motivation. So I try to come back to my work after lunch as soon as possible, as soon as I can. It's very important to find something you can make a commitment to forever. It's very important to find something you can make a commitment to forever. 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 Something that you can make a commitment to forever. Something that you can make a commitment to forever. I have made a commitment to my English studying since I was 12, I think. I've made a commitment to my studying, my English studying, since I was 12. I hope it will last forever. I have made a commitment to my English studying since I was 12. I've made a commitment. I've made a commitment to my English studying since I was 12. I'd like to make a commitment to the study after work, in the preparation for the examination. In the preparation for the examination, I'd like to make a commitment to the study after work in the preparation for the examination. I cannot make a commitment to that right now. I cannot make a commitment to that right now. I'm sorry that we cannot make a commitment to that. The order you have ordered today will be shipped within a week. It is very important to be committed to something immediately. It is very important to find something you can be committed to forever. It is very important, essential, vital to find something that you can be committed to forever. 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 Something that you can be committed forever. I'd like to commit oneself to studying soon after the lunch. I'd like to commit oneself to the study in preparation for the examination. I'd like to commit myself to the studying in preparation for the examination. Do you remember you were committed to that? Do you remember that you were committed to paying me back 500,000 yen? Paying 500,000 yen me back. Do you remember that you promised that you would pay me back 500,000 yen by Friday? Do you remember you were committed to pay me back 500,000 yen? And it is very important to find something you can be committed to forever. I've been committed to English studying since I was 12. I've made a commitment to English studying since 12. Since I was 12. I have been committed to English studying since I was 12. I have been committed to English studying since I was 12. I have been committed to English studying since I was 12. I've been committed to English studying since I was 12. I have been committed to English studying since I was 12. I have been committed to English studying since I was 12. I have been committed to English studying since I was 12. I have been committed to English studying since I was 12. I'd like to be committed to the study in preparation for the examination. I'd like to be committed to the study after work in preparation for the examination. I'd like to be committed to the studying in preparation for the examination. Please do not commit a crime. Please do not commit a wrongdoing. The executive member was arrested for committing a wrongdoing. The executive was arrested for accepting bribe, committing a crime. The executive of the company was arrested for committing a crime, committing an illegal transaction. I hope no one will commit a crime. 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 He is known as a committed doctor. He is very kind to the patients and think of the patients very well. He is known as the committed doctor who cherishes his patients very well. He is known as the committed doctor who thinks of the patients very well. You should be more committed student. You should be more committed. You should be more committed to what you are doing. I used to be a committed video gamer. I used to be a committed video gamer, but I don't do that now. I used to be a committed video gamer. And there are many committed workers, whereas there are many workers who are not. While there are many committed workers, there are many workers who are not. There are many committed workers, while there are many workers with no motivation. Committed, 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 committed. Teachers are usually committed and think of the students very well. Teachers are usually committed. I am a committed person to what I'm interested in. Are you a committed person? 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 Committed, committed. Are you a committed person? 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 Committed, 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 enthusiastic. committed, committed. And the coordination 2 or 3 days are created before the live. I'm very bad at working in coordination with others. I'm very bad at working with others, in coordination with others, in coordination with others, coordination with others. I'm very bad at working in coordination with others. I'm very bad at working in coordination with others. I'm very bad at working in coordination with others, in collaboration with others, in coordination with others. I'm very bad at working in coordination with others. I'm very bad at working in coordination with others. I'm very bad at working in coordination with others. Coordination, coordination, coordination. The schedule is under 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 coordination. Coordination. The schedule is under coordination yet. The schedule is still under coordination. The schedule is still under coordination. The schedule is still under coordination. I am very bad at working. I am very at working in coordination with others. I am very bad at working in coordination with others. I am very bad at working in coordination with others. I am very bad at working in coordination with others. I am very bad at working in coordination with others. I am very bad at working in coordination with others. I am very bad at working in coordination with others. I am very bad at working in coordination with others. I am very bad at working with coordination with others. I am very bad at working in coordination with others. I am very bad at working in coordination with others. I am very bad at working in coordination with others. I am very bad at working in coordination with others. The products were invented in coordination with some companies. The products were developed in coordination with some companies. The pile of tasks were dealt with in cooperation with some staffs. The heap of tasks were dealt with in coordination with some staffs from different departments. The heap of tasks were dealt with in coordination with some staffs from other departments. The heap of tasks were dealt with in coordination with some staffs over work. The heap of tasks were dealt with in coordination with some staffs on Saturdays and Sundays. In coordination with, in coordination with, coordination with, in coordination with, in coordination with, in coordination, coordination with, in coordination with, in coordination with. The heap of tasks were dealt with in coordination with some staffs on Saturdays and Sundays. In coordination with the heap of tasks were dealt with in coordination with some staffs on Saturdays and Sundays. The heap of tasks were dealt with in coordination with some staffs on Saturdays and Sundays. The video game was created in coordination with some companies. The product was developed in coordination with some companies. The product was invented in cooperation with some companies, in coordination with other companies. The missing girl was found in coordination with the locals. The missing girl was being searched in coordination with the locals. The missing girl was searched in coordination with the locals. The missing girl was searched in coordination with the locals. The missing girl was found. The missing girl was searched in coordination with the locals. The missing girl was found in coordination with the locals. The missing girl was searched in coordination with the locals. The postponed sports meeting was coordinated on the next Sunday. His duty is to coordinate the schedule of the boss. Her duty is to coordinate the schedule for the boss. Her duty is to coordinate the schedule for the boss. Her duty is to coordinate the schedule for the boss. Her duty is to coordinate the schedule for the meeting. Her duty is to coordinate the schedule for the company picnic. Her duty is to coordinate the schedule for the executives. The association is coordinating the date for the examination. The association is coordinating the schedule for the examination. The association is coordinating when the examination should be held. The association is coordinating which facilities should be used for the examination. Her duty is to coordinate the schedule for the both. Her duty is to coordinate the schedule for the both. Her duty is to coordinate the schedule for the both. Coordinate, 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 coordinate. The working shift is coordinated according to the business, according to the number of orders from the customer. When it is when we have a lot of orders from the customers, we tend to work for 2 shifts, morning and night. And the number decreases a little from the sales figures, the number of orders decrease a little, the shift change from 2 to 3. Our working shift has been changed, has been coordinated according to the number of orders from the customers. Our working shift has been coordinated according to the number of orders from the customers. Coordinate. I don't like to coordinate with others. I'm very bad at coordinating with others. I'm very bad at coordinating with others. I am very bad at coordinating, so it's better to have a self-employed job. Because I'm very bad coordinating with others. I am very bad at coordinating with others. Coordinating with others. I am very bad at coordinating. 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 I'd like to coordinate with foreigners. I'd like to coordinate with people from all over the world. I'd like to coordinate with people from all over the world using English. I'd like to coordinate with foreigners, with people from all over the world, across the world, in English. I like to coordinate in English with people from all over the world. I'd like to coordinate with people from all over the world using English. Coordinate. I'd like to coordinate with people from all over the world, across the world, using English. Coordinate. Coordinate, coordinate. I'd like to coordinate with people from all over the world in English. Some people are bad at coordinating with people like me. Some people don't like to coordinate with people like me, including me. Some people don't like to coordinate with others. Some people don't like to coordinate with others. Coordinate with others. Some people don't like to coordinate with others. Some people don't like to coordinate with others. Some people don't like to coordinate with others. Coordinate, coordinate, coordinate. When the room you have reserved cannot be served, you will be served the coordinate room. And you cannot accept it, you will be compensated for that. If the hotel cannot serve the room you have reserved, they can serve you the coordinate room. Coordinate room. If you cannot accept it, you will be compensated for that. You will be made up for that. You will be compensated for that by paying you back. If the hotel cannot serve you the room you have reserved, you might be served the coordinate room. And if you cannot accept it, the hotel compensate you for that. I think you already have the coordinate playing skill to the professionals. I think you already have the coordinate skills of playing the piano to the professionals. I think you already have the coordinate level of playing the piano to the professionals. So you should be confident of yourself. You should have confidence. Coordinate, 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 coordinate. Coordinate, 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 coordinate. Coordinate, 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 coordinate. coordinate. When I went to the hotel, the room I had reserved was not served due to some problems in the room, so I was served the coordinate room, coordinate spacious room, coordinate room, coordinate, 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 coordinate. I think your level of playing the piano is already coordinate to the professionals. I think your level of playing the piano is already coordinate to the professionals. Coordinate, 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 coordinate. Coordinate, 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 coordinate. When I went to the hotel, my room that I had reserved was not served due to a problem, so I was served a coordinate room, coordinate. I think your level of playing the violin is coordinate to the professionals, so you should have the confidence. She works as a coordinator at the prefectural office. She works as a professional and international affairs at the prefectural office, prefectural office, prefectural office, prefectural office, prefectural office, prefectural office, prefectural office. Coordinator, 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 coordinator. Who is the coordinator? Where did the coordinator go? She works as a coordinator at the prefectural office. She works as a coordinator at the prefectural office. She works as a coordinator at the company. She is working as a coordinator for the schedule at the company. Coordinator. 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 Where is the coordinator of this project? Where is the coordinator of this project? The coordinator of this project is responsible for the mistake. The coordinator of this project is responsible for the accident. Coordinator, coordinator, coordinator. Who is responsible for that? The coordinator of the event held responsible for that, made responsible for that, took responsible for that. Coordinator. The coordinator of the event announced that the event must be postponed due to the approaching typhoon. The coordinator of the event gathered every member to the hall to have the meeting. Coordinator. She works as a coordinator at the prefectural office. Coordinator. 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 She works as a coordinator at the prefectural office. Coordinator. Who is the coordinator of the project? Who is the coordinator of the project? Who is the coordinator of the project? Who is the coordinator of the initiative? The coordinator of the project was responsible for the delay. The store ensured the customers free fixing 5 years after the purchase. The store ensures the customers free fixing up to 5 years after the purchase. The store ensures 5-year free fixing after the date of the purchase. The free fixing cannot be available if you don't have the receipt. So please ensure that you have it. Please ensure that you keep it. Okay? The free repairment cannot be available if you lose the receipt. So please make sure. Please ensure that you have it. Please ensure that you keep it. Please ensure that you take care of it. Please ensure that you keep the receipt if you want to have your bike repaired for free 3 years after the date of the purchase. Please ensure that you keep the receipt. Otherwise, you cannot get the free repair. Please ensure that you keep the receipt. 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 Please ensure that you turn off all of the switches when you leave the office last. Please ensure that you turn off all of the switches when you leave the office last. The store ensures its customers free fixing up to 3 years after the date of the purchase. The store ensures the customers 3 years free fixing, 3-year free fixing after the date of the purchase. After the date of the purchase. The store ensures its customers free fixing up to 3 years after the date of the purchase. After the date of the purchase. The store ensures its customers free fixing up to 3 years. 3 years after the date of the purchase. The store ensures the lowest price in the region. If there is a store selling the product cheaper than the shop, you can get lower price by showing the proof to the shop. If the store ensures the lowest price in the region, if there is another store which is selling the same product lower, you can get even lower price by showing the evidence. The island was independent in the past, but after the volcanic eruption, it was connected. It was combined to the main island. Combining many ideas is very important to create something new. The researcher combined many crazy ideas into one. The volcanic eruption combined the island with the mainland. The volcanic eruption and the sandbar combined the island and with the mainland. After the volcanic eruption, the island was combined to the mainland. The volcanic eruption combined the volcanic island with the mainland. The volcanic eruption combined the volcanic mountain with the mainland by sandbar. The sandbar connects the volcanic mountain with the mainland. The sandbar connects the volcanic mountain with the mainland. The sandbar combines the mainland with the volcanic mountain. The three villages were combined into one. 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 The three villages were confined into one. The three villages were combined into one. The building combines Western and Eastern architectural style. The building combines both Western and Eastern architectural style. The multinational company combined many ideas from people from all over the world. The two companies were combined into one. The two companies were combined into one. The facility combined many shops into one. The facility combines many shops. The two companies were combined into one. The volcanic eruptions combined the small mountain with the mainland. The volcanic eruptions combined the volcanic mountain with the mainland. The volcanic eruptions combined the mountain with the mainland. The volcanic eruptions combined the volcanic mountain with the mainland. The combination of the islands with many pines and the ocean is very beautiful. Matsushima Bay. Matsushima Bay is beautiful with the combination of the pine tree islands and the ocean. Matsushima Bay is beautiful with the combination of pine tree islands and the ocean. I sometimes exercise in combination with my study. I sometimes study in combination with my exercise, such as walking. We can listen to native speakers speaking English while walking by earphone. In combination with. The product was invented in combination with many crazy ideas. Masterpieces are usually created in combination with crazy ideas. Masterpiece is usually created in combination with crazy idea. The building was built in combination with Western style, Western architectural style, Western architectural style. It's sometimes better to study in combination with exercise. For example, we can speak to myself while walking. Some people study in combination with exercise. Some people study in combination with exercise. Some people speak to themselves while walking in combination with exercise. We can study in combination with exercise. We can study to some extent, to a certain extent, to some degrees, in combination with exercise, 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 in combination with exercise. The supplement was included in the combination with the book. The garden was designed in combination with surrounding scenery. The garden was designed in combination with surrounding scenery. That garden was designed in combination with surrounding scenery. What do you think of the combination of this clothes and that trousers? Do you think it is out of place at the party? For the party? We usually eat sushi in combination with soy sauce and wasabi horseradish. We usually eat sashimi or raw fish with soy sauce in combination with soy sauce. In combination with soy sauce. Japanese people usually eat food in combination with rice. Rice is stable, vital. Good water and rice is vital. Good water and rice are vital for the development, for the making of the sake. So, in the rice producing area, there are many sake breweries. The hamburger is made in combination with special sauce. The cuisine is usually eaten in combination with a special sauce. Tempura can be eaten in combination with tentsuyu or special dipping sauce. Tempura is usually eaten in combination with tentsuyu, dipping sauce. In combination with, in combination with, in combination with, in combination with, in combination with. I sometimes study in combination with exercise. I sometimes exercise in combination with studying. I sometimes study in combination with exercise. I sometimes study in combination with exercise. In combination with exercise. Do you drink coffee in combination with milk? I stopped by the city hall in combination with my trip to the prefectural office. I dropped in at the city hall in combination with my trip to the prefectural office. I stopped by stopped by dropped by stopped by I stopped by dropped by I stopped by dropped by I stopped at dropped at I stopped by I dropped by my relatives in combination with my trip to Osaka. So many things should be reformed. We still have the room for the improvement, for the reformation. Drastic reforms, many people think, be necessary. Many people think that drastic reforms be important, necessary, essential. It is necessary that reforms should be done immediately. It is necessary or essential or vital that drastic, thorough reforms be done immediately. Crazy reform proposal tends to be turned down, dismissed, declined. A reform proposal. The reform proposal is expected to be passed into law. The reformed proposal is expected to be passed into law. What do you think of the reform? What do you think of the reform? Privatizing reform. The reform was streamlined. The reform bill was passed into law within so fast. Reform. My house needs some reform at some parts. My house needs some reforms. Reform. A reform proposal. 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 A reform proposal, a reform proposal, a reform proposal, a reform proposal, 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 reform proposal. My reform ideas are radical, crazy, maybe, to some people. Some reform ideas were put forward by the employees, by the executives. Some reform ideas, proposals were put forward, handed in, passed in, handed in, turned in by the executives. Reform, reform. Reform, 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 reform. My reform ideas are usually radical, crazy for many people. Reform. A reform proposal. Reform. Reform. Reform ideas. Reform bills. Reform bills. Reform ideas. Considering the reform estimates, reform fees, reform costs. Considering the reform costs, it's better to buy a new one. Considering the reform cost, it's better to buy a new one. Considering the cost performance of the reform cost, it's better to buy a new one. It might be important that the government reform the educational system. Many things might need reforming. 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 Many things need reforming. I want some things to be reformed. I would like some parts to be reformed. Some policies should be reformed. Some policies need reforming. Some policies need to be reformed. 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 Some policies need reforming. Some policies need to be reformed. Some policies need to be reformed. Some policies need reforming. Reformation is necessary in some parts. Reformation is needed in some parts, in some policies, in some reformation of my house, reformation of the old parts of the building. Reformation is necessary in old obsolete policies. Reformation of obsolete policies is important. Reformation of obsolete prehistoric policies is important. Reformation reformation, 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 reformation of the system, reformation of the system, reformation of the policy, reformation of old policies, reformation of old policies, reformation of old policies, reformation of obsolete policies, reformation of obsolete policies, reformation of obsolete policies. Reformatory. Have you ever entered reformatory? Juvenile reformatory. Reformatory. Have you ever entered reformatory? Juvenile reformatory. Reformatory. Have you ever entered juvenile reformatory? Have you ever entered juvenile reformatory? Have you ever entered juvenile reformatory? Reformatory. Reformatory. So the experts emphasized the importance of reformatory importance. The specialist emphasized the reformatory importance. The experts emphasized reformatory importance, reformatory importance, reformatory importance, reformatory importance, reformatory importance, reformatory importance. The experts emphasized reformatory importance. The experts emphasized in reformatory importance. Reformatory, reformatory, reformatory. The experts emphasized reformatory importance. Reformatory importance. Reformatory importance. The experts emphasized reformatory importance. The experts emphasized reformatory importance. The experts emphasized reformatory importance. Reformatory importance. Reformatory importance. The exercise emphasized reformatory importance. The experts emphasized importance. The experts emphasized reformatory importance, reformatory importance, reformatory importance, reformatory, reformation, reformatory. The experts emphasized reformatory importance. The experts reformed the policy. The experts emphasized reformatory importance. The experts emphasized the reformatory importance, reformatory importance, reformatory importance, reformatory importance. The experts emphasized reformatory importance, reformatory. The experts emphasize reformatory importance, reformatory, 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 Reformatory. Have you ever entered a reformatory? Juvenile reformatory. 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 Juvenile reformatory. Juvenile reformatory. Juvenile delinquency should be decreased. I hope the juvenile delinquency will decrease. Juvenile reformatory. Juvenile reformatory. Have you ever entered a juvenile reformatory? Juvenile reformatory. The building is juvenile reformatory. The juvenile reformatory is under repair. The juvenile reformatory has been relocated. Reformatory. Juvenile reformatory. Juvenile reformatory. Juvenile reformatory. 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 The experts emphasized reformatory importance. The experts emphasized reformatory importance. The experts emphasized reformatory importance. I bought 2 pieces of onigiri with a view to eating them at lunchtime. Are you familiar with policy coordination? The policy coordination will be discussed, will be done. Policy coordination, 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 policy coordination. Policy coordination, policy coordination. Policy coordination, policy coordination. Policy coordination. What do you know about the policy coordination? The authority avoided referring to the policy coordination. The authority avoided referring to the policy coordination. Policy coordination. Policy coordination. Policy coordination. Policy coordination. Policy coordination. Coordination. Policy coordination. Policy coordination. Policy coordination. Policy coordination. My wife gave birth to a baby last year. Hopefully she will give birth to a baby this month. Hopefully she will give birth to a baby this month. I hope the natural disaster will not give rise to another disaster. My mother gave birth to me. Someday. My mother gave birth to me. few years ago. His careful remarks gave rise to a quarrel between them. His careless remarks at the press conference gave rise to criticism from the citizens. The earthquake gave rise to tsunami. Only the staff have access to the rear exit. Only the staff have the access to the rear exit. Only the staff have the access to the rear exit. After the heavy typhoon, we could not have the access to the destination because sandsliding happened on the way. After the earthquake, after the sandsliding, we couldn't have the access to the destination because of the sandsliding. Since the sandsliding happened, we couldn't have access to the destination. We couldn't have access to the destination because of the sandsliding, owing to the sandsliding, on account of sandsliding, due to sandsliding. Now that we have the access to the internet and many information, it's very convenient, isn't it? Now that we have access to much information from the internet, so it might be not possible to hide something. Only the staff have the access to the parking lot. Only the staff have the access to the parking lot. I don't try to keep pace with new trend. I don't keep pace with new trend. I don't try to keep up with new trend. I don't try to keep up with the trend. It was so hard for me to keep pace with the programming class. Programming class. It was so hard for me to keep pace with the programming class. But I did. The police cars are chasing the speeding car. The speeding car is being taken track of from the helicopter. The speeding car is taken track of from the helicopter. It's a problem of the time. The speeding car is taken track of from the helicopter, from the sky. The speeding car is taken track of from the sky, from the helicopter. The speeding car is taken track of from the sky, from the helicopter. The speeding car is taken track of from the sky. The speeding car is taken track of from the helicopter. It's time of the problem. It's the problem of the time. We enjoyed keeping track of the footprint of something, animal. We took track of the footprint of the animal. The police cars are keeping track of the speeding car. The police car was keeping track of the speeding car. The police car was keeping track of the speeding car. The police car was keeping track of the speeding car. The police car was keeping track of the speeding car. The police car was keeping track of the speeding car. The police car was keeping track of the speeding car. The police car was keeping track of the speeding car. The fans have been keeping track of the musicians' concert. The fans have been keeping track of the musicians' lives from the start, from the scratch. The fans have been keeping track of the musicians' lives from the start. I will stand up my policy. I will stand up for my policy. No matter who criticizes me. I will go my own way. I will stick to my policy. I will stick with my policy. I will stick with my policy. I will stick to my policy. We should make the most of our opportunity, because the opportunity might not come back again. We should make the most of the opportunity we can get, because the opportunity might not come back again. We should make the most of the opportunity of something. I try to make the most of the time spending in foreign country, because we cannot know, because I could not know when I could go back to the country again next time. How can you make the best of such amount of money monthly? I could make the best of 200,000 yen. I could make the best of 20,000 yen regarding my food. I could make the best of 20,000 yen regarding my food monthly food. I could make the best of 20,000 yen regarding my monthly food. I could make the best of 20,000 yen regarding my eating food, monthly food. We should make the most of the rare opportunity. We should make the most of the opportunity. I could make the best of 20,000 yen regarding my monthly food. Some people make use of their privileges for wrongdoings. Some people make use of their privileges for wrongdoings. Some people take advantage of their privileges for wrongdoings. Some people make use of their privileges for wrongdoings. Some people make use of their privileges for wrongdoings. Don't make use of your privileges for wrongdoings. Don't make use of others for wrongdoings. Some people make use of their skills in the workplace, in other workplaces after changing jobs. Some people make use of their skills after changing jobs. Some people make use of the skills obtained from the company after changing their jobs. Please pay attention to me. Please give attention to me. If you eat a lot of lunch, it makes you more difficult to pay attention to something, because your energy will be used for the digestion of the food. So it's better it's better not to eat a lot of lunch. I try not to eat a lot of lunch because eating a lot of lunch will affect the performance of the rest of the day. Eating a lot of lunch makes me more difficult to pay attention to something, because the energy will be used for the digestion of the food, which makes me sleepy. It can be very difficult to pay attention to something. Give attention to something. It can be very difficult to pay attention to something. Give attention to something. Draw attention to something. It can be very difficult to draw attention to something. Draw attention to something. Let's bring it to an end. Let's bring the tasks to an end by Friday, and so that we can go to Disneyland on Saturday. Let's bring the heap of tasks to an end. Let's put an end to the heap of tasks. Let's put an end to the pile of tasks. Let's put an end to the heap of tasks. Let's put an end to the pile of tasks. Let's put an end to the pile of tasks. Let's put an end to the pile of tasks. Let's put an end to the pile of tasks. Let's put an end to the pile of tasks. Let's put an end to the pile of tasks. Please take a look at this room. Please have a look at this picture. I'm sorry, but the pavilion is under maintenance and all of the buildings are covered with blue sheet. But please look at this picture. It looks like this. Please have a look at this. Please have a look at this. The buildings look like this. I'm really sorry that the main pavilion is under maintenance and the appearance is covered with blue sheet, so we cannot see the appearance. But please look at this picture. It looks like this. Please have a look at this. Please take a look at this. Have a look at this. Take a look at this. You should take advantage of your current situation. You should take advantage of your current situation. Take advantage of your current situation. You should take advantage of the rare opportunity. You should take advantage of your situation living in the foreign country. Please take care of health. Please take care. Please take care of your health. Please take care of your health. I will have to take care of my parents when they get older. It's better to stay at home and study than take part in the party. I might as well study at home than take part in the event party. I might as well study at home than participate in the party. I really take pride in you. I really take pride in being friends with you. I really take pride in your effort. I really take pride in your endless effort. I really take pride in your endless effort, constant effort. I really take pride in your endless effort. I really take pride in your endless effort, constant effort. I really take pride in your endless effort. I really take pride in being friends with you. I really take pride in being friends with you. I really take pride in being friends with you. I really take pride in being friends with you. Take pride in. Do you take pride in your teacher? Do you take pride in your coach? Do you take pride in yourself? 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 I for the first time took pride in myself when I passed the examination. I took pride in myself for the first time when I passed the examination. I take pride in those pursuing their dreams. I take pride in those committed to something forever. I take pride in those commit themselves to something forever. I take pride in those committed to something forever, not changing their minds. I take pride in those sticking with something forever, not changing their minds. Since my coworker is vacation, I have to take the price of her. Because my coworkers will be away for business trip for 3 days, I have to take the price of her. The vice president took the price of him and delivered the speech at the conference. The vice president took the price of the president and delivered the speech at the meeting. According to the information or rumor, the associate president would be take the price of the CEO. No one can take the place of me. So if I am absent from the company, I cannot know what will happen. No one can take the place of me. No one can take the place of me. Can I take the place of you? It is said that AIs and robots will take the place of many jobs. It is said that AIs and robots will take the place of many current employees. It is said that AIs and robots will take the place of many current employees in the future. It is said that AIs and robots will take the place of many employees. It is said that AIs and robots will take the place of many current employees. It is said that AIs and robots will take the place of many current employees. No one can take the place of A. No one can take the place of me. No one can take the place of me. No one can take the place of me. Okay, I will finish speaking here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. See you.